Throw your mask on, and we'll get started. I want you to just let go and just keep an open mind. And the first thing we'll do is, this is just for the benefit of feeling safe. Just imagine you're bathed in white light, the purest of white light. It's all around you, it's everywhere, it's around me, and it's just protecting you and I. We're envisioning pure white energy, pure white light, and its protection. We are opening up our mind when we do this, so we only want to open up our mind to good, benevolent, and higher things. And so this white light, we believe within ourselves that it forms a protection around us. We're going to try to turn down the intellectual mind. Just know that you're safe. I've gone through all this myself. You're very safe intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. You're in your own home. You give permission to yourself to allow yourself to see in real time, in the moment, one-to-one with, which is what actually is out there with your natural eyes, and one-to-one in the moment in real time and space, so that what you're seeing is what is actually happening in this moment. You're not going back into the past. You're not going into the future. State the reason to yourself why you want to do it. It's important that you establish within yourself why you would like to do it.
I want to do this because I want to fully explore and understand and experience all of the human experience. I'm here as a human, and I want to know what my natural inborn abilities and traits are. So I'm here to fully experience the human being, and this is an integral part of the human being that's been hidden and denied to me. And in order to be fully human, this is a part of me. I want this part.
Okay, very good. That's very specific and very understandable. So let's start with a relaxation exercise. So I want you to just start at your feet. Visualize where your feet are. See them, and just relax any muscles in your feet, in your toes, in the sole of your feet, in your ankles. At the same time, slowly breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So moving up now through your hips and your lower abdomen and your stomach and lower back. Here's a quick little exercise that can let the body know it's okay to release tension. I just want you to tighten those areas, like perhaps your thighs, your quads, your hips, your lower abdomen, your stomach. Just tighten it a bit, not too hard that you might hurt yourself in any way or cause stress. Just tighten it for maybe 10 seconds. And when you're satisfied you've done that, just release it. And it has the effect of creating waves through your whole body that releases tension. So just completely let go and just feel yourself go limp right in your chair. And let go of any thoughts again. Anything that comes into your brain, just let it be on its way. Don't try to grab onto those thoughts. They will be there, of course, but just work with them and let them move on. They're not lost. They'll come back. And so don't grab onto the thoughts, and don't try to push them out either. And now I want you to put your hand over your heart and just envision a white light in your heart light. And some people may say this is your soul, your spirit, your energy. It's okay to use whatever metaphor you want. It's just the idea that that's our energy. It's a white light, and I want you to see it expanding from yourself. You see this white light expanding to your whole body. This is your energy, your essence, your consciousness, you might say. And just let it expand to fill the whole room. Okay, as you look around the room, you notice it's bright white light everywhere, because this is you, this is your energy expanding. And it expands to fill your whole house. And as it keeps expanding, and just go with it. Well, first of all, you're up at the ceiling looking down and you see the white light. You see yourself sitting in the chair and you see the white light emanating from yourself and you see it all over the room. You're up at the ceiling looking down, much like these people that have near body or near death experiences, right? So just visualize yourself up at the ceiling and you see this white light filling the whole room, but it's emanating from your heart. And you see yourself in the chair with your mask on, looking around. You see your chair, your computer. You look on the screen, there I am. And I want you to continue up through the ceiling. And as you continue up, you see this white light expanding, and it's enveloping your house. And you move up with it, and you go up higher, and you see how this white light envelops your whole city where you live. You go further, it envelops the whole state of Florida. You go up further and you can see the whole country. This white light keeps expanding. And it expands up to Canada, where I am, and New Mexico and South America. You see the whole world, and you're right up there with it. And it keeps expanding, and it goes right past the moon. And you're right up there. And you keep moving further out, and you can see the whole solar system, the Earth, Mars, that we're hearing them talk a lot about right now, and Venus and all the planets. You go further out and you see the entire solar system. You go further out with this light. It keeps expanding. And you see that we're a little dot. Our solar system is a little dot in one of the outer spirals of the Milky Way. And you see the pinwheel of the Milky Way. You keep going further out with this light. And you keep seeing this is bright. You're going with it all the way as it expands, and you see all these other galaxies. And you keep going and you see the entire universe. Now I want you to pin that light all the way to the universe. Leave it there, okay? And then I want you to start coming back now, but leave that light pinned so that literally you're connected with the entire universe. And start coming back now. You see all the galaxies, all the little pinwheels. You come closer and you see the Milky Way galaxy. And then you look, in one of the outer spirals is a dot, and that's our solar system. You zoom in closer and you see our solar system with the sun, the Earth, Venus, Mars, all the planets, including Saturn and so on. And you come closer to the Earth and you see the moon. Then you come closer and you can see North and South America. You come closer and you see North America. Closer you see United States and Southeast United States. And closer you see the state of Florida. Closer down you come to your county or township. Closer down to your city. Closer to your neighborhood. Closer to your house. And you're standing on your roof and you come on through and just park yourself at the ceiling again. And you still see yourself sitting in the chair. And I want you to just float right back down, back into your body. And now you're back to your body. We're going to do another exercise real quick here. Keep your head forward, but look to the left. And don't hurt your eyes, but just look as far as you can without hurting your eyes to the left. We're going to hold that for a little period of time here. When you look that way, you tend to see what's over on that side of your mask. You've got your eyes closed, but also notice what you might see in your visual screen. What we want to pay particular attention to is any lights, any white lights or white dots. You will have things happen like a flash of color show up. You could have a haze of color show up, a line. There's any number of things you can have. Because you're in the dark, and because normally during the day your eye is receiving terabytes and terabytes of visual information per second, you have interrupted that process. So your mind is like, WTF, what's going on here? I expect to see all this visual stimulation and you're not seeing it. So it will create visual stimulation because it knows that that's what it has during the day. So allow it to happen and it will actually create a channel to that part of your mind where you can see in real time. Okay, it's a little rusty. It's there though. We need to give permission and we need to allow it. And for some people, it starts out as a white dot. For some, it can start out as little flashes or pops, or could be like a lightning bolt. All of a sudden, your whole screen lights up for a second. So anything and everything. And just say to yourself, I'm open, and whatever I see is okay, I'm safe. And we're going to encourage over time for that channel to open in real time so that you will be able to hold a book up and you will be able to see the words on the page in real time and read a book while wearing a mask, while having your eyes closed. And just say to yourself, yes, that's possible. I believe that's possible. And I will allow that to happen over time. I will give myself permission. Now look to the right. If you notice anything happen, it's okay to say, Linda, just report back to me. Be a passive observer and report back what you might be seeing.
Originally, a while ago when you were just talking, I would get light areas. Like I kept trying to, even though my eyes are closed, is there light sneaking in? So I would get, some light areas over here, just, lighter, some over here. At one point, when I just relaxed and let that go, I rather felt like I was seeing almost like a negative, not a negative image, but how a negative image is odd. It's accurate, but it's odd. So yep. I felt I was seeing a slightly accurate but odd image of the area in front of me. Yeah. And I have seen a little white dot. It's come and it's gone, but it's very, very, very small. It's just a point of light, and then kind of float for maybe a second and then be gone. When I had this originally, I really thought that I was seeing like an orange haze, and then it looked yellow, and then at one point I got a flash of green and I got a flash of blue, and then I just dismissed it.
It is green, and the flash was accurate, and I will tell you that many people will confuse green and blue at the start of this. So whether you see green or blue, it's interchangeable at the moment. Okay, and you did get a flash of green, so that's very good.
Yeah, and I'm, now that you tell me that, I'm beginning to suspect that I actually see color opposites.
You could. People do that too. They see the complementary color. And yeah. You mentioned about a negative image of the room. Yes, people get that happening, and over time that will correct.
Okay.
People have zoom vision, they have wide angle vision, and over time it will correct so that what you're seeing is represented exactly as to what it is with your natural eyes.
Okay.
It'll be in the same distance, it'll be the same colors, everything will be almost exactly the same, but it just takes time for the brain to put all that together to understand what it is you're asking of it. Uh-huh. And it's just a feedback process. And in time, you'll be able to zoom your vision, and you can go wide angle vision. You can do all of that, but they generally encourage not to do that because it's too confusing at first. They encourage to just encourage your own mind to just set up a normal vision, because that's easiest for the brain to understand. So now I want you to look with your eyes to the top, okay? And allow anything to happen in your visual screen. The white dots are good. And if you do see white dots, just have some fun and play with those. And try to expand them, because sometimes those white dots is the channel to your seeing, and you will be able to see through those white dots. If you can open them up and make a little, like a little scope or an opening, you'll be able to see through those white dots. Sometimes people get several dots opening, and it kind of looks like Swiss cheese, and they can see the room through like a filter of Swiss cheese, where depending which hole they look through, they see a different part of the room. And then over time, those holes expand and join together, and they can see the whole room. So it's setting the intention, yes, I want to see, and yes, I will allow my brain to create this channel so that I can see.
I keep seeing big hazy areas that kind of float through. Several of them are kind of arc shaped, like a wide arc, but they keep floating. And then one will open up and then it'll kind of morph. So I keep getting these weird lighter areas that kind of appear and morph and fade out.
All good, and don't fight it at all. Encourage it, watch it morph, and if you see any spots of light or any little vortexes or circles or anything like that, try to look through them and see the room and encourage them to open. It's all very harmless. It's all in the idea of encourage your mind to open up a seeing channel to your right mind. Okay, so now look down with your vision. Look to the bottom of your screen. Now, even though you're looking down, you can still see your entire screen in your kind of like peripheral vision, or whatever you'd want to say, your peripheral mind sight. But do move your eyes down, and this is a very important exercise, because what you're actually doing when you do this, when you move your eyes to the outer reaches of your visual field, it overlaps with this mind vision, and you're connecting the two together. It's a very effective exercise. And just notice any swirls, any haze, any colors, flashes, dots, openings, more darker spots, lighter spots. You could literally, your mind can create anything. Okay, you can have glimpses where, for example, mine's purplish. A lot of people say that's the third eye. And all of a sudden, I saw my face. I saw an exact image of my face. And it was that my consciousness had gone outside and turned around and was looking at my face. And then that morphed into Wendy's face as she was doing the session. And I've had where it goes out and shows me the entire room, right from the point of view of my eyes. And I've had, like I say, where it goes to my feet. And I look up and over and I can see the fireplace, and I know it was at my feet because of the angle that I saw the fireplace at. I was looking up at it and looking over to it. So it was coming from the footstool. It was coming from my feet. We were training one little boy in Ottawa where he could see through his wrist. Believe it or not, all he had to do was hold his wrist up because he believed that he could see through his wrist. So he was sending his consciousness to his wrist. And he could, it's like the blind man that goes into the shop with his dog, and he started swinging his dog around, and the clerk says, "Sir, what are you doing?" And he says, "Well, I'm just having a look around." So literally your eyesight can work. I want you to grab another color.
Okay.
Yeah. I want you to send your consciousness out to that card in your hand.
Go lay down. Shoot. One. Shoot.
Is that your dog?
Yeah. Hey, Coda.
Okay.
Coda, come. Pop,
if
pop.
she comes or you come, it's okay. Give him some love.
Okay.
Give him some love. That's a very good thing for connections to this. Just say to yourself, he's not a pest. He's my dog and I love him. And feel those feelings, Linda. Feel those feelings.
You are a pest.
Hold the card up. And as you're loving your dog, what color do you see when you connect to those feelings?
I'd say blue.
It's blue. Hold the card up for everybody to see. There you go. Okay. Now, do you have any symbols?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So put the card away.
Okay.
The feelings that we want to have inside us are joy, happiness, love, gratefulness. Any of those feelings helps to connect right to this ability. Okay, laughing. You notice when you laugh, you got the color.
Yeah.
In that moment that you find something funny, you have a direct connection to mindsight.
Okay.
So we're going to have fun with this. We're going to laugh. We're going to, feel good. We're going to be happy. All of those good feelings. Okay, turn that towards you and tell me, what is the symbol that's on that card? It's either a circle, square, triangle, or plus, either solid or open. So it's one of 7 different things. Now I'm going to distract you with your left hand. Tap your mask like you're playing the piano. Yeah, just play the piano, hear that sound, pay attention to that sound with your nails on the mask, even scratch it. And while you're doing that, what symbol forms in your peripheral vision?
Well, I'll tell you this, when I first picked it up and looked at it, I immediately got an image first of a triangle and then a cross.
Yeah, it's a triangle.
It is a triangle?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Well,
so you were
I kind of held back a little bit because I wasn't really certain that I was seeing it. I kind of felt like I'd remote viewed it.
Okay.
So I have this tendency to, when something comes through, I rather push it away because I think I'm remote viewing it as opposed to seeing it, and it's a little difficult for me to.
Okay, so probably best not to push it away, but just allow it, and we'll move through it and beyond it. So we'll use it to springboard ourselves to the next level.
Yeah, I immediately had a triangle. I mean, instantly.
Okay, and show me what you got. Okay, there's that side, and what's on the other side? There's nothing on that side, so leave it facing you and move it around, especially to the up at the top right. A lot of people have their vision open up there to start. Totally relax and let go. Let all your preconceived ideas about remote viewing, let that all just suspend at the moment. We're trying some new things, and we're going to take you through that and beyond. Here's another little visualization. Visualize a smoky colored glass between you and the card, okay, that is opaque. Now visualize picking up a cloth with some cleaner on it, and you rub the glass. And as you rub the glass, it comes clear. You see the image on the other side of the glass. And what is the image you see on the other side of the glass? And it's amazing. You even visualize your left hand holding the paper. Just allow it to happen. I
got kind of a rapid a cycle of images. The first one was a solid plus.
Okay, there you go. It's the plus. Show the screen. Yep, good work. Now, over time, we'll develop a feedback loop so that when you have success, you know what it feels like. One way or the other, we're going to make this happen. You got to let go and just humor your trainer. And you can even say to yourself, I think this is all silly, but I'm going to keep an open mind. If I can let go, it will start to happen. So I want you to quickly look at the left-hand symbol on that page and just say to yourself, I really don't give a
I really don't give a really don't.
And really feel it. Just let go and say, I honestly don't care. And what is the symbol? Show it up to me so I can see.
This one?
Yep, that one right there.
Yeah.
What do you see? Just have the feeling that I don't care. I let go. Yeah,
when I don't care, it's a triangle.
Yes, it's a triangle. And is it an open or closed triangle?
I think it's an open triangle.
Show it to the screen. There you go. It's an open triangle. Very good. Okay, so lesson learned here, right? So, very good. We're getting places here now. That one.
This one?
Yeah. I want you to turn it towards you. Okay, and put the right side to the top. And I want you to put your hand on the top right-hand corner and send your attention to that letter right there. Send your beam of attention to that letter. Okay. And pretend you're looking through the glass that's dirty and you shine it up. And as you polish it up, a letter comes clear. You can't force any of this. You just place yourself in an intention state, in a passive observer state. There's nothing you can do with your mind to make it happen. It's better to let go of your mind and visualize yourself seeing. Just do a visualization where, yes, I have the mask on and I have my eyes closed, but I can actually see in real time what's in front of me, and that's pretty cool. And feel the feelings, what it would feel like when this starts happening. How wonderful will that feel?
Yeah, I got a T, and then I got like a V. It's almost like an intersection. It's like I'm seeing a piece of...
Show me the card. Show me the card. Yeah, the T is the top middle one.
Okay.
The V is the second one down on the second row and the first letter. And there's also a U next to the T. So it's starting to come.
Okay.
Starting to come.
Yeah.
It's just trying to focus your vision to the exact spot, you see.
Yep.
And we'll try one more. I want you to hold the card up to yourself, but I can see through the card. And the second letter down, yeah, that one. What is that?
This one right here?
Yeah, what is that letter? And you can slowly rotate the card left and right a bit, like that. It's just to catch your vision. If something's moving, it's easier to see.
Immediately I got like it could have been an M or an N or a Z. I got
Hold the card up and let's see. An M. Okay, there's a W, which is like an upside down M. Mm. And the W is right next to that letter, so that's good. Okay. Quite often with this vision, we turn things upside down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and hold it up again. There's also a Z or a Z on there at the bottom middle. Okay, so you're zeroing in. You're starting to zero in here. Okay. That one, yes. Let's try that one. Move the others out of sight.
Okay.
I want to let go. Take a deep breath in. Let go of everything and a big smile, ear-to-ear smile. Show your dientes, as they say. Send your attention out to that card, and what color appears, either as a flash, a haze, a jagged line, a dot?
Initially, I immediately got pink, and then I got yellow.
It's yellow. Good work. It's yellow. Yep, it's yellow. Now we're going to do something different. Now, look directly where you're looking, and I've held a colored card up on the screen. This is new.
Oh, okay.
No showing on your screen because I see the color reflecting on your skin.
Okay.
What color is this card? Send your vision out to the screen, and in real time, what color appears? I want you to see if you get any of those white dots, or even try to create white dots. Try to create a white light in your vision. Okay, not too hard, but just have fun in a very passive way, but with intention to create a white light. And just visualize that that white light is an opening, and when you look through the white light, you can see the color. That it's the beginning of an opening of a channel to your mind vision. And you can hear the card here.
Red.
Yes, it's red. Good work, Linda.
Thank you.
Yes, good work. Pat yourself on the back.
I keep getting these, like, those vague morphing shapes, so I'm trying to get them focused. And then at one point, even though this vague morphing lighter spot was like modeled, and through some of the little spots in the modeling, I saw flashes of color behind those little dots.
Okay, very good.
That's how I knew it was red.
Okay, so make that white light again, or dots, and just say to yourself, I'm creating a channel to my mind vision, and I'm going to look through those dots and see what the shape that Rob's holding up on the computer screen in front of me. So I have one of the 7 shapes, and look through those white dots, or dot.
Trying to make them again. I'm waiting for them to show up. I'm trying to formulate them in my vision.
You see it? Now you don't. Now you see it? Now you don't. Okay. What is a symbol? It's in your screen. And as you laugh, as you giggle,
Yeah.
what is it?
I keep seeing that damn circle.
Circle. It is a circle.
Oh.
It's a circle.
Didn't I say that previously?
Well, if you did, I didn't hear it. But it's a circle. Well, maybe you did, and I didn't hear it because, you know, when you talk, it's a one-way deal, right?
Yeah, I just keep seeing that damn circle.
Yes, it is the circle. You're absolutely right. Pat yourself on the back. Yeah, good work.
If I could just get rid of that circle, I could probably see something.
So, good work. And it's like, that's funny. We're not going to forget that one. It's like I keep saying, circle, I've got to get rid of it. Why do you want to get rid of it? That's what it is.
You get that thing out of the way so I can see something.
What's the symbol on the screen now? Now, remember,
Yeah.
could be the same one, could be different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the yellow card just to distract you for a second.
Okay.
I'm showing a yellowy orange card.
Okay.
Now I'm showing a red card.
Okay.
Now I'm showing a sky blue card,
Okay.
a green card,
Okay.
and now I'm showing a plus. Oh, I screwed it up. I said the word.
It really helps when you tell me, Rob.
Okay, I got a different one real quick.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
I can't be telling you what it is, right?
Well, you know.
Okay.
All right.
What is this one? What is this one while you're still laughing?
Now that's funny because this time I got 2 overlapping symbols, but I think I'm remote viewing. I got a triangle with a circle intersecting the top of the triangle, which is weird.
Okay, it's a triangle. Lift your mask up. It's a triangle. Lift your mask up. See?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There it is. Okay, I think we're done for today. You can lift your mask.
Woo!
I can feel the tension, like when you kind of keep going to remote viewing, right?
Uh-huh.
And I can feel when you have the little breakthroughs for the vision part.
Yeah.
So you're kind of venturing out, and then you retreat back.
Mm-hmm. I really like it when those weird, I was trying really hard when those weird amorphous lighter areas would come through.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, some of them were like curve shaped, and then there would be a little strip inside. And I'm like, oh man, I know if I can get that, you know, I can like see through it, right? But, you know, sometimes it came, sometimes it went. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it.
Okay.
But it just requires a little bit of practice. And so, you know, we're not going to trash the remote viewing. We're just going to learn something new and go beyond it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you're doing power walking and somebody says, well, now I'm going to teach you sprinting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you still have your power walking.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't get lost, but you're going to use that and move beyond it into sprinting, right?
Mm-hmm. I kind of see them as an adjunct. It's like, you know, one is here and the other is here, and they're going to work together. And I, you know, basically what I'm thinking is that it's going to improve my remote viewing to the point that I can project my consciousness somewhere and actually, you know, be there.
Yes.
Real time, and actually, instead of, you know, bits of and impressions and, you know, making pictures in my head, I will actually see what's at remote locations, and that's really my goal.
Yeah, just have fun with it.
Okay.
And you're going to see it slowly open.
Okay.